If your doctor was sued for medical malpractice and had to pay up, would you want to know? Our investigation revealed Texas laws designed to prevent you from ever finding out, protecting physicians over patients. Transparency also seems to be off the table for more than a half dozen members of Congress, including leaders on the Senate's Health Committee who refused to talk with us or did not respond about what we've learned is an issue happening in many states around the country. The only person who did speak is a Texas congressman and doctor himself, telling investigator Matt Grant he opposes any change.
I actually fail to see the problem that you're talking about. Of course, that is a state issue, not a federal issue.
North Texas Republican Congressman Michael Burgess says the decision to disclose medical errors should be left up to the states and says the National Practitioner Data Bank, a confidential clearinghouse of doctor discipline records, should stay sealed to patients.
Well, I don't know what purpose that would serve.
The data bank was established by Congress in 1986. Under federal law, it's only accessible to hospitals and state medical boards. What Burgess does support, capping how much a jury can award victims of medical malpractice.
Should medical liability be a federal issue? And yeah, I'd like to see a federal limit on non-economic damages like we've done in Texas.
Those opposed to opening doctor discipline records to patients say those records may lack context, unfairly damaging a physician's reputation if made public, pointing out doctors can settle lawsuits for business reasons rather than guilt, something lobbyist groups like the American Medical Association blame for malpractice insurance rate hikes. The AMA drafts model bills where lawmakers can fill in the blanks with their state's name, suggesting reforms like setting statute of limitations, capping non-economic damages at $250,000, like in Texas, and requiring an affidavit from a board-certified doctor swearing reasonably prudent care wasn't followed even when a patient dies. The AMA suggests calling this bill the Frivolous Lawsuit Reduction Act.
Most doctors do not accept that even in a situation of clear malpractice that they've done anything wrong. They really believe that just about every lawsuit is frivolous.
Joanne Doroshow is executive director of the Center for Justice and Democracy at New York Law School. She's testified before Congress on this issue.
The discussion then becomes, okay, what's causing rate hikes? And our position is it's medical errors.
Doroshow says increasing transparency nationwide would help weed out bad doctors. In 2020, then Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard introduced a bill that would have ensured patient access to data and reports for injury due to medical error, negligence, or malpractice. It went nowhere.
They're not getting any pressure really from any large lobby groups to deal with it. And so I think it's going to be a long time before Congress even considering doing something again on this.
That was investigator Matt Grant reporting. While Congress may not act soon on this issue, in Texas, after our reporting, state lawmakers have pledged to make the system here more transparent. In response to our investigation, State Representative Julie Johnson is working on a bill to include new measures to increase transparency with malpractice suits.
If there's a final adjudication that there was negligence at play, and severe negligence, where people were killed or significantly injured, that needs to be disclosed to the public so people can have that information when making their decisions about their physicians.
Representative Johnson wants malpractice lawsuits involving patient deaths to trigger an automatic review by the medical board. We will keep following that proposed bill in the upcoming legislative session and keep you updated. We reached out to the Texas Medical Association, which represents tens of thousands of physicians across the state, but did not hear back on this issue. See our state-by-state breakdown on reporting malpractice lawsuits in this story in the Texas Politics section of our website. Just scan the QR code on your screen now to go straight there. Thank you again for joining us for State of Texas. I'm Josh Hinkle. We'll be back next week to bring you an in-depth look at Texas politics.